It is time for more Starshift Rebellion. We are off to the command center to meet Fisker. That's the name. The founders came from a time and place before the Great Purge. They sought to restore that which was lost. Yes. That looks like the crew of the Origin stuff. I remember the snake with two heads. I don't know why that stands out so much. Facing dwindling resources and no prospect for a meaningful life, Keldar the Great set the wheel of time in motion. He traveled to the distant past, clearing a path for the founders and a brighter future. Nice. Alright, I doubt there's going to be any random stuff. It would make no sense for there to be random chests around in an area like this. Like, who's just going to store a cache of weapons off on the side and in here? That would be weird. Alright. Welcome. I trust you've had a chance to check out Time's Eclipse.
I'm amazed you've been able to keep this station operational. Mixing and matching different technology, it must be a challenge.
After the Purge, there wasn't many resources left. We have to make do with what we've got. What are we looking at? The source of the Purge.
When and where did this temporal explosion occur?
That's difficult to say. We've determined the explosion took place in 4 distinct space-time locations, although they were tied to a singular event, approximately 5 years after you entered the black hole. We know it had something to do with the array network built by the ESA. The Zelenov array was just the first. The founders were determined to isolate the cause of the Purge. They wanted to restore the world they had lost, their reality. Who are these founders anyway? A Terran Republic crew, the first council of the Order, including my father, Trip Fligarius. The disgraced Captain Everson and her officers founded this place. How? Why? Time's Eclipse was originally designed by the Krill to study the distant past. The station's construction was nearly complete when the temporal explosion occurred. 42 Earth years ago, the day of the explosion in this space-time, a Krill temporal scientist by the name of Keldar saved the station from certain destruction. This is where the story begins. Another foreshock. We just lost another sensor relay. It's spreading at an exponential rate. We have less than 2 minutes before the shockwave hits. What is it? Analyzing. No, this cannot be. What is it? I'm reading severe temporal distortions. It's destroying everything in its path. Dual frequencies, 550 terahertz and 750 terahertz. How do we stop this? Activating slipstream gate, creating inverse temporal field, integrating shields, dual modulation, 550, 750 terahertz. What are you doing? The slipstream gate wasn't designed to be used in this way. If my calculations are correct, these settings will shield us from the shockwave, expanding temporal shields. The shockwave. Impact in 10, 9, 8, 7. It's gone. Everything is gone. Not everything, Archon. Pockets of normal space-time remain. Some systems survive the calamity. However, only a small fraction of what once was remains. Find the source of the explosion. We have to go back. We have to stop this. In time, Keldar found the space-time exit points of the explosion, 4 to be exact.
Exit points?
The explosion occurred from 4 different places, 4 different times all at once.
How is that even possible?
The explosion came from a singular event. Keldar found the exit points, but he couldn't trace the source. This is a one-way trip, Keldar. We won't have enough power to bring you back. There has to be another way. This is the only way. More refugees are arriving by the day. As it stands, even traveling to the recent past, we find nothing but a shattered reality. I must scan the space-time variants of the other exits. By comparing the readings, I'll find the source. If I can close the exit, at least one of them will have a chance. Some of what was lost will return. The rest will be up to you. 50,000 solar cycles is a long time, Keldar. How will you close the exit? How will we receive your readings to find the source? I'll find a way. Check for my return signal. Activate the gate the moment you receive it. Keldar. Yes? After you've closed the exit, you make it back here alive. You hear me? Archon, he did it! I'm now detecting only 3 exits, not 4. Do a scan. What is the status of the explosion? It has not been stopped, but a bubble of space-time has been restored. Everything after 50,000 cycles ago and before the explosion in this space-time. Any sign of Keldar? Nothing yet. Just a moment. I am receiving his return signal. Activate the gate. Yes, Archon. Where did Keldar send us? What is this place?
He did say we would encounter great suffering.
There must be something we can do. We were sent here for a reason.
Keldar did survive the jump, but he was trapped 50,000 years in the past. He digitized his consciousness and buried himself, undisturbed for eons. That is, until Everson and her crew found him and were sent through the gate. With the help of Everson and her crew, the source of the explosion was found, a pair of artifacts in possession of the synthetic dictator, Kern. During this time, Time's Eclipse became a base of operations. With more and more refugees flooding in every day, our numbers began to grow. Structure was needed, the Order of Restoration was founded. The mission was clear. Restore what has been destroyed. Stop the explosion at its source, past, present, and future. All citizens of Time's Eclipse shared this vision. But there was a problem. You could say that. So what the hell happened to them?
They tried for years and made many jumps through the gate. Kern proved to be quite elusive. It always seemed he was 10 steps ahead. Until today, we had no idea why.
The Eye of Providence.
After many attempts, Everson thought she had found the source of the explosion, a space-time location approximately 5 years into your future. They went through the gate one last time. We never saw them again. I was just a kitten at the time. As it stands, the explosion still occurred. I can only conclude that Everson and her crew failed to stop Kern. Every team we've attempted to send to that space-time location goes missing. We lost a lot of good people trying to retrieve the Founders. Eventually, the Order moved on. Priorities shifted. We began to focus on building a life for ourselves here rather than changing the past. But now that you're here, there may be a chance to stop this madness. The Zelenov Array was the first in a series of installations constructed by the ESA. The real-time cross-sector full-spectrum communications and sensors at their disposal, the ESA and Kern dominated. They had their boot on the neck of all who opposed them. Nobody even tried to stop them? Your comrade Lexington put up a valiant effort, but would ultimately fail. He would serve as an example of what happens to those who oppose the ESA.
Oh no! Lexington! What happened to him?
Computer, access historical log. Argus Lexington, Outer Rim Coalition, final days and death. Are you sure this is the right ship, Argus? It better be, otherwise we're never getting through the blockade. Sir, the vessel is attempting to send a distress call. Jam it, we don't want more of them breathing down our neck. Initiating communications feedback pulse, transmitting virus. This should make our job a little easier.
Status?
No life signs. Only automated defenses remain.
Beaming them into space? It seems so cruel.
What they've done to us is far worse. Let's get over there. We have to take the bridge.
The bridge is too heavily shielded to get a Matcon lock. I can get you in about 2 decks down, the ship's armory.
Are you sure this is going to work, Argus? The Zelenov array can track our fleet if we get too close. There's only one way we're getting near that conference. They have to think we're one of theirs.
The intelligence reports I received were deeply disturbing. The Alliance plans to attack their own conference.
All while framing the Coalition as terrorists in the process. They'll be free to unleash whatever they plan next, with nobody to stand in their way.
What about your friends? You said they'd help us.
They were last seen in orbit around Infernus. After acquiring the supercarrier, they went missing. Unfortunately, we're out of time. We have to act without them. The conference is only hours away. We still have the automated defenses of this ship to contend with. Let's grab anything useful and make our way to the bridge.
Whoop, okay, we are back to these people. There we go. It was taking a moment. I can't remember if I had much by way of skills to learn. Almost no one has anything. What was I doing with literally any of you? Did I ever spend points on you? What is this? Okay. I had something here. What do you have equipped? Since you have a Matcon sword. Hit the button too many times. Yes, you already have your sword stuff learned. That's right. I was going to go into defensive stuff with everybody because it's, they're really squishy. Alright, whatever. Got an iron lance. Can I pick up everything here? Yeah. Works for me. I'll take what I can get. Canite steak. Matter fabricator. Ooh, yes. Thank you. What all can I get? They did not have a ton of money. Let's see. Argus. I don't know what each person has equipped. Lance, scythe. Actually, what kind of lance did I pick up? Nothing that would be a good replacement. Scythe? What about this one? Absolutely not. Fireblade. Right, and then Graviton rifle. Alright, so Argus was lances. I think Iron Lance 6 is going to be the best that I can do there. I don't remember what anybody had. It looks like this is the same level of stuff that we would have gotten already, so I'm just gonna not worry about it. Is there anything as far as, like... I had a bunch of charge stations and stuff, right? Let's get a bit on the power stations as well. Don't need too much, but because, you know, I don't think this is gonna last that long, but at the same time... Ooh, I can see the doppelganger armor right there in front of me. we all have those equipped anyway, but I know that one. I know that one very well. Alright, this is the door. I'm just checking around. That is not the door. Door down here? It looks like a door. Maybe it's just a locked cabinet. Hello, bot thing. Let me check around everywhere before we get into it. Alright, let's fight. Oh, I had my robo-dogs being like tanky supporters, didn't I? Oh man, I don't remember things. Heat on 3 randoms? I don't know. Yeah, I figured that would not be great. The burn effect is pretty good. Do not want to use cooling lasers on them after we blasted them with the other stuff, but I'll do it. They can be freezing and on fire. I was gonna say freeze or burn, but that's not exactly what that is either.
We need to go faster. Tissue regeneration on just you specifically, and then, right, you had the cool graviton stuff and the antimatter, of course, but which one's cheaper? I think this one's better. It is cool that our charge saved from when we used this crew before. That's pretty impressive. Those batteries lasted for years. Ah, come on. Can I do another? Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that. Positronic regeneration field. Dang, what do I want to do? Power Reaper works, and then just a regular attack on the one that's probably going to burn to death anyway. That's right, we can do that too. Wait a minute. That did physical damage? I didn't think that would do that. Hold on, let me check that. I think we're healthy enough, but I want to check that skill. I think it was Odin. Deals damage. Okay, steals power. I thought it was... I don't know why I thought it was something else. Alright. I know we need to go up, but I want to go... I want to check out as much stuff as I can. More of these little quickie drones. Let's see. Nope, still just hitting 2. Still resisted. Ooh. Also hits randomly. A lot of times the randomly seems to hit one of them twice. It just feels normal. Yeah, I think I'll go Graviton Field. Yep, that was pretty good. Graviton Field seems to hit hard, and the slowing effect is really nice. If they survive long enough to be slowed. Alright, Medbay. Can't steal anything here. There's just randomly some corn dogs down here. I like that. We can get those. Ooh, what are all these things? I don't even think I want to know. Can we keep going farther down? Ooh, can't read any of these. Hello, person. Okay, we're on attempt number 2 of this group. The Triclopsian androids used drones on me repeatedly and wiped out the whole team. So, gonna say that's not entirely on me for losing that one. Having a bunch of people taking extra damage because their doppelganger armor gives them such low defenses, that is on me for sure, but not everything was on me for that. Okay. Let's take out some stuff. I kind of want to start with the Triclopsian androids. Yes, I will use big hits on that one. Because I figured it would take more than one. The first time through here, I was taking out the little drone thingies. The drone clusters. Oh man, that did not even kill them. You have enough for 2 of these. That should be enough to knock these out. Yeah, more than enough on that one. Yeah, the drones are annoying, but they're not hitting my whole team all in one go. So, I'm okay with the waiting. Do another heal. Okay, that's not doing any damage to us, it's fine. You don't have power because of that, though. You know what? You can take out a Triclopsian Witchmedusa. She does not hit hard. her weapon's not being resisted or anything. She's just not hitting hard. Let's see, Power Reaper may as well. Could do it twice, but not really any reason to. Yeah, I'll do a Scythe Boomerang as well. Ah, come on. All right. I wanted to go first. Yeah, that's very close to killing somebody. Good. Ah, that's a lot of damage too. It's not being resisted either. The power drain. Tissue regeneration? Yeah. Go that way with it. Because the bots over there on the right are doing fine. They didn't need any healing. It's a little late for support drones. It gives us a boost in everything, though. Why not? I don't trust the Triclops thingies. Alright, you... yeah, okay. I'll go ahead and do that. Since we'll be recovering power at the end of the turn, I feel like it's better to use that in combat than out of combat. There's the drones I hate so much. Oh, come on. That's okay. This is what matters. Taking out that droid. By a lot. Overkill. Absolutely. Yes. Okay, what can you do that will be helpful right now? He doesn't recover things in combat like everybody, or like the bots do. Okay. Okay. Now we can get on with it. Number one thing... Actually, let's go ahead and use skills for this. Use our bots to just heal everybody up. You. Since they'll get their power back at the start of battle, I can just keep that in mind for next fight. I'm gonna try not to use them straight away. So you've already learned thick skin stuff. Or, not thick skin. Second skin. And synthetic skin. Already started learning that. I will go into more defensive stuff. That was my plan originally with a lot of them. I remember. Because they are so squishy. I may be missing out on... No, okay. I still don't know if those stack. Let's see. Everybody. Everybody just goes into this stuff now. Except for you two. Don't really care to have them... Oh, yes, absolutely. Yeah, just... That way I don't need to even worry about them. You already have it. Don't need to do any combat drone stuff. I kind of want to just keep them alive. Chance to reflect enemy damage? I'm very curious what that even means, exactly. Ooh, 50% chance to just live. I like it. Do you have enough for that? Not quite. Alright, what have you got and what do I want you doing? I was aiming for combatant stuff. Just looking to see where I've spent points before. I did not expect to come back to this group. So I'm... one of these would be good. I can't do both. Just grab one of them. Healing? Yeah. Coming back to this group, I just not sure what my plan was. And I know we're not going to have them for long enough for it to be that important. I'm not going to go more into that. Sure, I'll just keep doing that. I have no idea if those stack. I'm just using them. Maverick, I feel like, had some good stuff. Now that Psychronic pointed out again that luck is used for damage calculation. we put it into that one. Okay. Can we go into the restroom? Yes. Do we fight anything in here? Alright. Oh! I missed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No! Don't make me start over again. Can I leave this way? No. Dang it. Alright. Well, looks like old Squirrel's done it again. Is there any way I can... No, I can't sneak out. I don't know of any, like, developer buttons to hit either. Well, this is an interesting bug. Don't move while the door is opening or you will get stuck. Okay. No, there's no going up. Lexington died in space. Thus the end. Okay. Awkward cut time. I'll be back with you in a minute. Okay. This is just a cursed recording at this point. I've had OBS crash. I lost a fight for the first time. And then I found a glitchy spot. Okay, we can't go out there. Whew. Alright. These things happen when recording. Just gotta get my brain back in it. I'll stop talking about it now. I did... This last time, I went and decided to go ahead. I just said a lot of words that didn't tell you anything. I decided to go back and get temporal accelerators for all of my organic people. Just really gonna... Oh, can't go that way. Bridge is on deck 1, not 3. Oh, I guess I was going the right direction the whole time. Oh, I wanted to go explore extras. Whatever. They'll probably just turn us around if I go all the way back. Yeah. Words. I want to lean into this go really fast and attack a lot and kill everything before it can move. So I'm going to try that out. We made it. Pick a station. Disengage alert status. Let's see what we're dealing with. We're receiving a status update request from the ESA Central Command. They must have detected a stress call from earlier. They're asking why there's no visual communications. Tell them that we destroyed the Saberwolf after we were attacked. Let them know that we've sustained damage to our communications array. Request repairs at Infernus Station. Sending transmission. One moment. They're saying repair request approved. Good job eliminating the rogue K-Knight flagship. If the Saberwolf is detected, it'll blow our cover. Send a transmission to the Saberwolf. Tell them to lie low until we give the signal. Understood. Set a course for Infernus. Engage warp drive. Roger, Admiral. We have some time before we reach Infernus. Let's see what the Alliance's propaganda has to say. I want to see how the conference is being framed by the media. This is the Interstellar News Network. I am your host, Byron Williams. Today's top story: negotiations have begun in orbit above Infernus Prime. Representatives from over 30 Outer Rim worlds are in attendance. The far-flung colony has recently been the target of several terrorist attacks. The extremist cells call themselves the Outer Rim Coalition. They've taken the colony of Infernus Prime hostage. The Orc has a history of bloodshed. They target anyone who doesn't align with their fundamentalist ideology. The extremist group managed to activate dangerous relics found on the planet. They use these relics to go on what can only be described as a killing spree. Thousands of ordinary citizens were killed in the attacks. A temporary evacuation of all ESA personnel was ordered, for their safety and yours. Infernus is now under a heavy blockade. Nobody may enter or leave orbit of the planet, or they will be destroyed. The fate of those who remain on the planet will be decided at the conference. The Earth Systems Alliance are the true coalition builders. Negotiations have been tense but productive. Here's a short segment from today's session.
The Monconian Workers Collective appreciates the security guarantees made by the ESA. However, we have concerns about ESA labor practices. Competing in alliance markets might lead to an erosion of wages for the collective.
Rest assured, joining the alliance will not lead to a decrease in wages. We will make reasonable accommodations for the Monconian Workers Collective. We'll provide generous subsidies that should offset any loss in wages.
The Egosian Confederation takes issue with this approach. We have no problem competing in alliance markets, and we require no subsidies, although alliance tariffs, taxes, and service fees are out of control.
Your concerns are understood. The Alliance is prepared to offer a generous economic package to the Egosians. This includes special tax-free economic zones and free trade among member states. I remind this council that the conference is about our mutual security. A threat exists which endangers all of our worlds. We must act now before it's too late. Further details will be presented to all of you in the closed session. Let's set aside our small differences and embrace a shared vision. A vision of prosperous, stable, and safe galaxy. A new interstellar order. One ruled by strength and unity and the rule of law. Only when we work together can we achieve this shared vision.
Deputy Director Cromwell always carries herself with such grace. She really cares, you can just tell. What is the existential threat that she mentioned? Well, the delegates signed onto membership within the Alliance. We'll have updates for all of you as they come in. This is a historic time, I can feel it. Never before have we been so close to a brighter future. Don't wipe away my tears, for these are tears of joy. Turn that dog-damn thing off. I can't stand another minute. I won't torture you anymore with this, Argus. We're starting to get close anyway. Approaching Infernus Prime system. Take us out of warp. Take us to the station. Get us as close as you can.
Aye, Admiral.
Tiberius, get us tapped into conference chamber video feed.
Understood, Admiral.
Let's see what kind of lies they come up with this time.
I've broken through the encryption. Establishing video feed. As I warned all of you, there is a threat that endangers all our worlds. We believe an attack is imminent. It is imperative that we all sign the treaty. The array will offer protection by integrating all of our defensive networks. If a threat strikes one of us, all of us will be able to respond quickly.
I'm not convinced. I don't see any evidence of a threat. The Outer Rim Coalition's activities have always been pretty small scale. What's different this time?
We have evidence that the terrorists have acquired a deadly superweapon. An attack on any of us can come at any time. Director of Special Operations, Colonel Eric Thraxton, will explain.
As most of you know, thousands of years ago, a species known as the Malarians inhabited this region of space. They were quite advanced, but their civilization came to a sudden end. Their power rose to such heights that they destroyed themselves. Their artifacts can be found on many worlds throughout the sector, although you'll find the most valuable ones on their former homeworld, Infernus Prime. A number of weeks ago, one of our excavation teams stumbled upon an ancient Malarian database. This database contained the digital consciousness of a survivor, their former ruler, a Malarian warlord by the name of Zarin. Before we could retrieve the database, our excavation team was assaulted by an orc terrorist cell. The assigned android was stolen along with the Malarian database. The terrorists entered into a pact with Zarin. They began to activate relics across the planet, targeting our forces. We had to evacuate. One of these relics was an ancient superweapon. The device allows for instantaneous transportation, troops, explosives, ships, and even entire fleets. In the blink of an eye, they can strike anywhere. At any moment, they can and will be on your doorstep. The terrorists sent this transmission only hours ago.
This is Lord Zarin. My people's legacy lives on through me. My new allies and I have rightly taken back my ancestral homeworld. The rest of our ancestral homeland will be returned to us. You have 12 of your hours to leave what you call Proxima Sector. If you do not comply with our demands, you will be destroyed.
It's been more than 12 hours. At least so far they haven't attacked, but that doesn't mean that they won't. There's been an attack. Breaking news. Dalen 6, Relnix 3, and D7 colony have come under attack in Proxima Sector. Reporting live from Dalen 6, the devices appear to be coming through some kind of portal. We've received a live video feed from the surface.
Dalen 6.
That's my home. Do something!
The 7th Fleet is en route.
Unless we can find where these porters are coming from, we're all in danger. We need a scan. Give us your command codes, hurry! The Zelenov array will coordinate our mutual defense.
Transferring command codes.
Uploading command codes. The 7th Fleet has arrived. They're here to save the day. An energy field. They did it! They found a way to close the portals. They're heroes! Additional attacks reported on Ondarian 3, Thornasus 7, and Corliac Prime. The ESA will protect you. We need those command codes.
Transferring command codes.
Transferring command codes.
Transferring command codes.
Transferring command codes. Dispatching fleets. We can't let them get away with this. We have to shut this shit down now. Tiberius, open a channel to the fleet. Priority 1. Admiral Bernard to Coalition Fleet. Alert status red. Sending coordinates. Engage.
The fleet is on the way. ETA 22 minutes.
We have to expose these lies. They'll only hear us if we do it in person.
The conference chamber is heavily guarded. It won't be easy. Our odds of survival are not good.
I never said it would be easy. If we don't make it out of this one alive, it was an honor serving with each and every one of you. Don't be like that, Argus. We're all coming back alive, you hear me?
A Matcon scrambler is in effect. I can't get us directly into the conference chamber. It's close though.
We'll just have to fight our way through. Let's see if we can improve our odds a little bit. Initiate a data spike. It will overwhelm their internal systems.
Initiating data spike.
Get us over there.
Initiating Madcon transfer.
The council chamber is just ahead. We're almost there. Oop, okay, now we can move. Was there any amount of knowledge-y stuff? Because I don't know if we're going to be able to use these people anymore after this. So, kind of just going to grab whatever I can get. Yep, good enough. Tiberius Fox was much more supportive than the others. Does not have the, thing. Yeah. Whatever the word was. I have no idea what to put on you. It doesn't really matter that much. What weapon are you using? Graviton rifle. So we'll just go into a rifle damage up because that's always useful. Alright, I needed... You don't have enough for any of the stuff that I wanted. Anything in Maverick that No. Nothing new. Maverick? Sure. See, you've learned all the stuff that I want you to learn there. Yep. Works for me. Oh, our bots. Oh, okay. I forgot to go back and spend some points that I had spent on something else somewhere. Yeah. Reflecting damage, that was the other one that I had. Okay. You know what? We're just gonna go. Hello, dudes. You look very strong, but you are also made of metal, so probably not that strong. I got so distracted by the statues, I don't know why. Not that they're a bad thing, that's just my brain.
Telemetry is coming in from across the sector. It's working. It'll be mere moments until we triangulate the source of the portals. One moment. There appears to be an incoming fleet. The design profile is Cainite. The rogue Cainite fleet! They must be working with the terrorists. We can't stand for this! No matter. They will not break the blockade. Do not let them destroy the unity we've achieved here. To those of you who have put your faith in the Alliance, you will not regret this. We will do everything in our power to protect you from the threat.
Liar! They're lying to all of you. They're the real threat.
We will not let these dogs of war derail the conference. How foolish of them to come here. Fear not, representatives. They've been placed in a time dilation field. They no longer pose a threat. Time for them has been slowed to a mere fraction of ordinary space-time. They're essentially frozen until this situation is resolved.
The Cainite fleet is opening fire. Brace for impact. Remain calm. Our fleet will make quick work of them. Yes! We've triangulated the source of the portals. Oh no. They've been under our noses the whole time. The portals are originating from a facility deep beneath the surface. We're receiving a transmission from the surface.
This is Lord Saren. Leave our ancestral homeland or you will be destroyed.
We don't negotiate with terrorists! I ask for this council's permission to initiate an immediate orbital bombardment. The loss of Infernus will be a significant setback, but we must act now, for the sake of our mutual security.
Approved.
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 Approved. Yes votes 28, no votes 2.
Sending the orders. Initiating orbital bombardment.
It is done.
All life on the surface of Infernus has been eliminated. The terrorists and Lord Zarin have been defeated. The rogue Cainite fleet has been destroyed. Our victory today was swift and decisive. Today's events teach us a valuable lesson. When we work together in unity, absolutely nothing can stand in our way.
Much life was lost today. These criminals will pay for what they've done. Justice will be served. Deactivate the time dilation field. They're the real threat. They... What? How? Go ahead and line up into a single row. No! Did I say it was a choice? How are we getting out of this one, sir? I'm afraid this might be the end for us, my friend. Let's see. I'll save you for last, Lexington. A Class 2 Cyberwolf. What a waste of good hardware. Let me ask you, Director Fox, was it worth it? Go to hell. Perhaps I'll see you there. Serena Mori. You sure have gotten yourself into trouble this time. With friends like Lexington, who needs enemies, am I right?
One day, you'll be stopped.
I'll believe it when I see it. I'd like to see them try. You led them to an early grave. How does it feel, Argus? Odin, you were so loyal. Unfortunately, you backed the wrong team. Another Cyberwolf. You know, your master turned out to be quite the fool. Turn around, you old dog. Until recently, you had a distinguished life among your people, only for it to come to this. Maybe you should have stayed in retirement. I'm tired of hearing you talk. Just pull the trigger already. Gladly. Goodbye.
Oh God, how awful.
The public execution of Lexington and his team, the destruction of Infernus Prime, it all sent a clear message. This is what happens to you when you oppose the Alliance.
This is all our fault, guys. Everyone we cared about, they sure paid the price. We weren't there when they needed us. Damn it!
Don't blame yourself, Mari. We're not the ones who did this. What happened next, Fisker? The rest is history. The Alliance consolidated their power. One by one, many worlds came under their rule. In time, all hope was lost. Nobody dared to oppose them. Approximately 5 years from your time, harnessing the power of the black hole at the center of the galaxy, Kern activated the relics created by the first ones.
He had Fenna.
He was never seen or heard from again. Then the Purge. With that much power at his disposal, the founders believed Kern was attempting a long jump. Long jump? Billions of years. Something must have gone wrong even for him. Every team we've attempted to send to that space-time location, including the Founders. They haven't returned. But your unexpected appearance here presents a new opportunity. Second chance for all of us.
A second chance? Do you mean you can send us home?
Yes, and more. I need some time to collect my thoughts and consult the Council. We've prepared sleeping arrangements for you. Night cycle is coming soon.
Oh wow, check out the view! So many bits and pieces. Somehow they've made it work.
They've really built a life for themselves here.
What a wild ride!
To think, just a couple of weeks ago we were chasing signals in the desert.
Who would have thought in a million years we'd end up here? The end of the world.
Who could have known that the stakes were this high? All this timeline stuff, it's enough to make your head spin.
Will we ever make it home? Even if we do we even stand a chance?
Affirmative. Current probability of survival, approximately 32.16%.
Our odds are going up.
But still, we're always the underdog. I wouldn't have it any other way. A projection? This is Chief Operator Fligarius to the citizens of Time's Eclipse. As most of you are already aware, we've recently received visitors from another time. They come from a pivotal moment in history. The absence from their proper place in history set in motion a series of events. Events which led to Alliance domination and eventually the Purge. As all of you know, the Founders came from the Alpha Terra, the original timeline. They founded the Order with the purpose of restoring what had been lost, first stopping the Purge, then restoring their reality. While they put up a valiant effort, they failed. Unfortunately, we lost them many years ago. Every attempt to use the Slipstream Gate on the last known space-time coordinates of the Founders resulted in a missing team or ship. Eventually, we gave up. There may now be a chance to set things right. I met with the Council earlier today. After reviewing the information, we have consensus on a logical course of action. We're going to send Scrap Springs Division home, approximately 120 Earth years into the past. We've also concluded that their current fleet numbers would be insufficient to defeat the Alliance. We are asking for volunteers, people willing to go back to fight for our shared future. Using the gate consumes a significant amount of power. That should be a one-way trip. This isn't just about helping Scrap Springs Division. This is 5 years before the space-time event which resulted in the disappearance of the Founders. Volunteers would have the opportunity to establish a base of operations in the past. This would give us a chance of making contact with the Founders, achieving the original vision of the Order of Restoration. Restore that which was lost, past, present, and future.
How am I going to get any sleep?
If I can just get my brain to stop thinking, I could fall asleep pretty fast.
So basically, this is going to be impossible.
Another sleepless night.
Will we make it out of this one alive?
All we can do is try our best, and hope it's enough.
It better be. We didn't come all this way for nothing. Did you guys manage to get any sleep?
None.
We do not require sleep as you understand it. I wasn't talking about you, Cronus, or Darren. Was it Relnor? Whatever you are, you're weird.
Hey, this is the future. There's got to be some crazy advanced weapons or armor we haven't seen before. It might come in handy when we head home. Let's use this as a chance to stock up on any needed items before we head out. Fiskar said we should meet him at the command center when we're ready. Let's do this. Alright, well, we've already gotten a lot of that. Whoop. Okay, are we just back in the... Okay, now I'm remembering where this is. This is where we started the episode. Did anything new drop in the armor section? Not that I have much of anything that I would be getting. Everything looks familiar, still. It did last episode as well, and whatnot. The battery armor I don't think has always existed, though. That would be an interesting one. It's actually... No, never mind. I was thinking that battery armor, it could be interesting to use alongside the temporal accelerator, because the temporal accelerator lowers your power. Battery armor would raise it back up.
but battery armor has worse defenses than the other stuff that I have, and yeah, I don't want to go losing my defenses again. And I already kitted everybody out in weapons. Oh, there is one issue with the weapons. See, you have one? Yeah, these Nebuchadnezzar pistols, I can't select them after I've equipped one. So there is no changing off of these. I forget who else I put one of those on. But yeah, I did. Okay, we do need to go back to the direction we went before. Yeah, two different people, they have the Nebuchadnezzar pistols, and they are stuck with them forever. Not that that's terrible, it's what I would leave on them anyway. I don't think that's intended, though. Walking back up. It's a long walk. Like, just long enough to get awkward.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I don't think there's... Well, wait.
Come back when you're ready.
One... Oh, I didn't mean to, like, fully leave. I actually kind of have a feeling this might be leading us right to the end. Huh. Alright. Let's go ahead and say we're ready. I may be stopping first chance after that, depending on how long cutscenes and stuff are. Because I don't know... I have no idea how long this video has been so far. I've had to, dealing with the OBS crash, re-recording things, stopping and starting recording. We'll see.
Fleet areas to fleet. Prepare to enter temporal slipstream conduit. I'll see you all on the other side. Let's get our asses home.
Good music choices again this episode, by the way. Ooh. Interesting 3D stuff.
We're receiving a transmission from the surface.
This is Lord Zarin. Leave our ancestral homeland.
An interference signal?
Well, you will be destroyed.
What? Kern? How is this possible?
The Cainites were right. We've been lied to.
What the hell?
You fool. You said the transmission would be flawless.
Hundreds of ships. A supercarrier! Braxton, get us out of here!
Initiating Matcon transport.
Cromwell's flagship was just warped out. Go ahead, run! We're coming for you!
It seems the rest of the fleet is also attempting to escape. Activate the inhibitor. It should stop them from warping out.
Activating the inhibitor.
Order the combined fleet to attack. This threat stops right here, right now.
Yeah, I thought so. I knew it happened eventually. Oh, we are right in the middle of everybody. Well, we got no choice on where we're going. I'm just waiting for all the ally ships to pop in. Yeah, they're around. Okay. Our Zarin ship is right in the middle, but the enemies are absolutely surrounded. I know what I want to do. I want to do fighter drones. Let's get them rolling and then move. If they only get one attack, that's fine. If they get immediately destroyed, totally fine. That means that they're doing a bit of damage we otherwise wouldn't have, and they're absorbing damage somebody else would have taken. So, absolutely. We do have a lot of ships at our command here. Ooh, yeah. One day there will be a better plugin for this. Ooh, okay. That touch of lag there. No! You're not supposed to have drones as well. Okay. Ah, the Saber Wolf. Hello. Can you get anywhere important? No. I can't get to any enemies. Matcon Torpedo, not a fan of those. Because you never know if they're going to hit, much less what they will hit. I could potentially hit one enemy with that right now, but I'm not going to. Sigma Cruiser, probably... Oh, also torpedoes. Alright. Let's move you out a little bit so you cannot be torpedoed alongside. Actually, don't want to hit the interdictor. I would like to aim for the... No, okay, let's go for the interdictor. It has less health. I wanted to hit the other one. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we'll just stick to this side for now. Oh, that was big. The Omega Cruiser. Wow, that was great. Let's see, 797. Oh, yeah. Not quite. Let's move a little bit this direction. I still want to keep it like awkward distances, though, so nobody's getting grouped up on. You can finish that off. Absolutely. Wow, that hit really hard, too. Stay out on the edge there. That Corvette is really strong. Probably very weak, though. Very glass cannon. Okay, we got another interceptor. Antimatter salvo would be nice, but I don't think that's going to work. These are all right on top of each other, so let's spread them out some. Okay. Ooh, just a little one right here. Let's take out the little one. The Corvettes can hit hard. And I don't notice them a lot of the time. Oh, you are under a ship that's on fire. That's why you look like you're on fire. Which drones are mine and which ones are the enemy drones? It's not marked, so I don't know. I think it's the ones that are farther down. Yeah, they're highlighted, so that must be the enemy one. Let's go ahead and get rid of those. Just something not to worry about right now. Long ship. He's long. Bam. Wow. That was some good stuff. Let's see. You are a dreadnought. You are a big one. What else you got? I know you've got antimatter salvos, but I'm worried about what that might do to my own ships. Okay. I feel like that was probably a waste, but that's alright. Move right up next to this enemy. Nice. Yeah, let's move farther into that ship. Ugh. Yeah, I figure if I keep my ship next to an enemy ship, if we get torpedoed, it's not gonna matter as much. Because it will hit their own as well as ours. I will... Yeah, just go ahead and get repaired up. Yes. Little drones. Okay. With the colors that are going on, the purple lighting and the red, like, satellite thing going on, it is kind of hard to see where enemies are right now. You don't have... You can't reach. Let's try it. Just to try. There we go. Got him with one. Interdictor, yeah. Go ahead and move away. Alright, where's... Nothing down this way. I'll get a chance to move this other ship away from the one I'm moving right now. So we'll go ahead and get them close together. There you are. Put you... I guess we'll just go ahead and put you here. Special, you can torpedo as well. There we go. Please? Okay, we got one. And it did a lot of damage. What can you do? I don't think this one can really reach. Maybe? Yeah, that one will. I still don't like using Matcon torpedoes. Matcorn! It's a new kind of food. Yeah, that's so unpredictable. Who are we moving? Ah, a little one in the corner. Wow. When did you get there? Do I need to send any support up this way? Can I just look up this way? Yeah. I think they're okay. I'll move another ship over there. Our salvo, I think you're just gonna have to chill there. You can go up this way and help out. Should be able to... Why is that saying there's a Malarian frigate there? Oh no, that's just what I have. So that is the one that I need to hit. The front end of the ship. Got it. Yeah, we talked about that one in the last comment section, Psychronic. It is kind of hard to tell where I should be aiming things. It's just a limitation of the plugin. Can I hit both of these? I should be able to. Need to hit here and here. Yeah. That should hit them both? Yeah. Dreadnought, Corvette, let's shuffle this ship out of here. Ah, so close. I'm gonna go ahead and finish that one off. Don't really need to move that one. How close are you? Don't like putting these two next to each other, but it's what I got. Pretty good hit. Let's see, it's just that one ship there. Okay. Am I down to just... there's 3 enemy ships still. Okay, now there's 2. No need for a special, I don't think. I'll just attack. Yes! My little drones are still running around. Don't do it. Don't you kill them drones. Awesome. The true hero. They've got to attack 3 times, which is way more than I expected out of them. Can you hit this? Yes. Gotta bop them on the schnoz. That seems to be where the hitbox is. I've got nothing special. I may as well repair drones for what little damage was done. You also are not able to reach. Just chill. Maybe? Hopefully? Oh, off by 1. And I can't move back. Alright, whatever. Let's move you in that general direction as well. I could just skip the turns, the ones that are farther away. It would be way too long for them to actually get there. This gives me the best chance of hitting, I think. Okay. There we go. And there is still one up here. Just a dreadnought. We've got so many people that are going to be attacking right now. Yeah, move up here. That's not going to reach. Dang it. Okay, you can do it. Yes, finished it off.
We thought all was lost, but our memory lives on. My people live on, all because of the actions of the people standing before you today. We are honored to have them as friends and allies. Our world will be the first to join this coalition. Only when we work in union will we be able to stop the threat to us all. The events of the last few days have been deeply disturbing for all of us. The truth of the Alliance's intentions for our worlds, the tools that Kern has at his disposal. Evidence of a shattered future and a twisted past, countless civilizations known and unknown, all extinguished at the hands of the synthetic dictator. Built on an empire of lies in service of a warped agenda. We've all suffered at their hands. The worst part of all, we can't even share what we've learned. The Zelenov array remains intact. There's been a complete information blackout. The inhibitor prevents them from warping in, but they control the flow of information.
It's worse than that. After we destroyed the blockade, they continued their attacks and framed us. Lord Zarin is still out there, doing a lot of damage. You all know the truth now. Anybody still watching their propaganda thinks that we're the genocidal maniacs. To those who signed over your command codes to the enemy, your fleets are being used to bolster the Alliance's fleet protecting the station. They're consolidating their forces. We can't stay bottled up here forever. If we don't strike now, even our combined fleet won't be enough.
What do your friends from the future have to say?
We lost all contact with Time's eclipse the moment the fleet came through the gate. We can only guess that history has been changed. But where do we go from here? There are no easy answers.
There's only one person here who has experience in gaining independence for his people, despite having to face a superior fighting force.
I say we take the fight to them. The Alliance is cold, calculated, and methodical, much like the man who leads them, Director Kern. We must turn these strengths into weaknesses. We have to compromise their ability to communicate and coordinate. The head must be separated from the body. This means taking out the array. But it's not that simple either. Scrap Springs Division knows through their travel to the future that many more of these arrays were built, and this one is just the first. We must prevent that from happening. We must use their own tools against them. If their own array can be used against them, they will think twice before building another. The station is protected by a large fleet. If we attack them head-on, our chance of victory is low. We must split their attention. The Alliance knows what the supercarrier is capable of. That will be their primary target. First, we use the jump drive to position a small fleet for what looks like a head-on assault. The fleet will be led by the supercarrier. This will draw their forces out, leaving the array exposed. Then, once we've drawn them out as far as we can take away their primary target. At this moment, the supercarrier makes a short jump to the dark side of the moon. We activate the inhibitor. This will prevent enemy reinforcements from arriving. Then we bring our assault from the far side of the moon. Landing pods launched from the supercarrier. Hundreds of troops. We hit them fast, we hit them hard. They plan for a fleet battle. They won't be expecting hundreds of ground troops. We storm the station, taking key control points. While the troops initiate their assault, the Saberwolf will lead the distraction fleet. The goal is simple: draw them out, waste their energy, stall for time. Our goal is to gain access to the station's key systems as quickly as possible. Once we gain access, we will use their own array against them. Gianna can explain the details.
Thank you, Admiral. The blueprints provided by Time's Eclipse show us how we can circumvent the array's security. Transmission of all signals to and from the array are managed by the station's control center. However, the transmissions themselves go through the station's communications hub. The station's AI typically determines which transmissions are authentic. If we hope to send a transmission, we can circumvent that security. Then we'll be able to send our transmission. What are we sending? Payback. We, the Malarians in digital form, as well as the ones named Relnor and Cronus 13. We volunteered to be the transmission. Cronus 13 and the others will copy themselves to all ESA ships and installations. From there, they will wreak havoc, acting as some kind of supercharged AI computer virus. To defend themselves, the ESA will stop all transmissions to and from the array. They will no longer be able to effectively coordinate their forces and communications. They will retreat back to their core territories. We'll be free from their shackles once and for all.
Now that you all know our proposed plan, I'd like to call for a vote. If approved, we'll begin preparations immediately.
Approved. 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 Approved.
Yes votes 30. No votes 0. The vote is unanimous. We stand united. If we are victorious, this marks the beginning of a new era, one free of ESA oppression.
Activating jump drive. Time to kick some ass.
Whew. I thought we would have hit a spot I could stop and save by now, but I was not planning to end this episode, to end the game with this episode, but who knows? See, we'll get our fighter drones out so that they can do whatever they're going to do, and we will move away from them so that we're not caught up in any attacks on them. There we go. This looks like the same setup as the last fight, but the satellite thing is different. Or at least it's a very similar setup to last fight. Okay, they did manage to land a couple. Whatever. Yep. Yeah, I'm not talking a whole lot right now because the throat is going. And there's not a whole lot for me to say while the enemy is making their attacks, but yeah, I'm trying to preserve while I can. Okay, we need to
Let's take out the Corvette first. Yeah, it's the same health, actually. I felt like the Corvette would be easier. Maybe it's got lower defenses or something as well, but we'll send in some reinforcements up this way. Now, what's weird is this is supposed to be a distraction battle. I feel like I should lose. Oh, wait, I gotta pick a direction. But I don't think I'm going to lose. And I don't know if I'm intended to lose. Yeah, let's get you near the corner, but not right at it. Can you get close enough to attack? Okay, you've got something like right next to you, so that's an easy attack choice. Let's knock out their little fighter drones. I'm not gonna move around. I think we're okay. And we'll separate these out a little. Actually, dang, you don't have it. Yeah, let's do this. That'll get both. Just attack what's in front of you. That works. It also speeds things up if I'm not moving my people around. Anything within range? Not quite. I should have thought of this before. I think that hits them both. No, it does not. Dang it. So hard to tell. One day, one day. Ooh, that might hit the front of my own ship. No, we're good. Got them both in one hit. Nice. Okay, super carrier may just be healing up here. It spawning right in the middle of the enemies is difficult. No, it's not taking that much damage, though. And they did line up for a pretty good... You're there, you're there. Wait, no, you're here. So this should be fine. Not that far out. There we go. 666 again? Yeah, it wouldn't be an episode of Starship Rebellion without that number popping up somewhere. I feel like this is a lot of units on both sides. Like, I understand it's like a space battle kind of feel, but maybe if it was the sprites were two ships together or something, and then cut down on the number of actual entities that are taking turns and moving around. Because it does take a long time to wait for the enemies to finish. Let's see. Yeah. Dang it! Just die already. There it is. Now I'll move you out. Because I will need my people to be moved. Aw, dang it. I should have moved some of these earlier. Is that no, that's not an actual enemy up here. That is debris. Okay. I can't get to anything, so I won't worry about it. Easy kill. No need to move. Oh, there is still a little Corvette down here, isn't there? I did not see you before. Are you even moving? I don't remember that one being down there. Pew! There are still two ships in the middle there. Get you close enough to ping this Corvette as well. Might be enough? Not quite. Alright, we'll move you away a little bit. Can you move close? Yes, okay, there we go. We can just go ahead and take that one out. Alright. So there's two here, and there's one... Yeah, there, I was going to say to the south. If south works as a direction in space.
Dang, they are standing on each other again. I will absolutely 100% use my antimatter salvo again. Wait, where are you exactly? There. That one, it needs to hit the back end of the ship. 666 again. Alright. Yes, little fighter drones, get that kill. Dang, they hit really hard. Alright, so there's 2 ships left. Okay, no need to move. I don't have much easy reinforcing I can do here. Don't need to do a special. Probably? Definitely got it. Alright, you don't need to move. You don't need to move. You can. You can get up there. Doesn't really matter. Wait. Where's the other one that I'm missing? There is no, like, way to cycle between things. Down in the bottom, it looks like there's still 2. Oh, are there enemy drones, or are the enemy drones just, like, always highlighted? Because those were drones that were spawned, like, after. It was spawned by a unit. Okay, that's what it was. The red was still, like, bright lit on those. They confused me. That got their attention. They're sending the rest of their fleet in our direction. Cronus, it's time. Activating jump drive.
We're only a few sections away from the communications hub. It's just up ahead.
Okay. Cannot steal from this body. I am going to stop it here. My throat is dead. It may not sound that way, but it certainly feels that way. And I have no idea how long this episode has been. Next episode, we will just clear through to the end of the game. One way or another. It might be 10 minutes, it might be another hour. I have no idea, but yeah. We're on the end stretch one way or another, I know that much. I'm going to stop talking here in a minute. I'm going to speed up the rambling. Thank you very much for watching. I do really hope that you enjoyed it. If you liked the video, be sure to like the video, check out the other stuff on the screen, links to my stuff and Psychronic stuff down in the description as always, and I will see you in my next video. Later.